Jada Pinkett Smith admitted that her reaction with rolling eyes to Chris Rock's joke commanded Will Smith to slap him, and it have sparked a major controversy and raised questions about personal boundaries and respect in the entertainment industry. This is what Jada Pinkett Smith had to say over the idea of her reaction leading to Will Smith slap Chris Rock. It was easy to spin the story of how the perfect Hollywood megastar had fallen to his demise because of his imperfect wife. Blaming the woman is nothing new. I had to think about the narrative out there of me as the adulterous wife who had now driven her husband to madness with the command of one look. The command from Jada Pinkett Smith raises questions about the dynamics of their relationship. Relationship experts and psychologists might weigh in, discussing the implications of one partner influencing the actions of another in such a dramatic way. It would serve as a reminder that even the most celebrated couples have complexities in their relationships that the public doesn't always see. Moreover, Chris Rock, being at the receiving end of the slap, would likely have his own set of reactions and responses. His history of comedic commentary might lead some to wonder if his jokes went too far, while others might argue that no form of verbal provocation justifies physical retaliation. In the aftermath, there would likely be calls for apologies, potential legal actions, and discussions about the boundaries of humor. This incident would serve as a lesson for the industry, emphasizing the importance of respect, understanding, and communication. In such a situation, the entertainment world would be abuzz with debates and discussions. Talk shows, podcasts, and social media platforms would be flooded with opinions, with many condemning the act as a breach of professionalism. The incident would not only be a reflection of personal conflicts, but also an indication of the pressures and expectations that celebrities face in the public eye. Beyond the immediate reactions, this incident would have long-term implications for all parties involved. For Will Smith, his actions would be scrutinized, with many questioning whether the pressures of fame had taken a toll on his judgment. There might be concerns about his future projects, with studios and producers potentially hesitant to associate with someone involved in such a controversy. Jada Pinkett Smith, too, would face her share of scrutiny. The command would lead many to question her influence and role in the incident. Discussions about the power dynamics in their relationship would be inevitable, with some speculating if there were deeper issues at play. Her own career might also face challenges with potential backlash from fans and the industry. Chris Rock's role in the scenario was also dissected. While some would empathize with him as the victim of an unprovoked attack, others might criticize him for potentially crossing boundaries with his humor. The incident would reignite debates about the limits of comedy and whether certain topics should be off-limits. The entertainment industry, known for its glitz and glamour, would be reminded of the human emotions and vulnerabilities that lie beneath the surface. The incident would serve as a cautionary tale, prompting celebrities and public figures to tread carefully in their interactions, both on and off the stage. In the broader cultural context, this event would spark discussions about impulse control, the consequences of actions taken in the heat of the moment, and the responsibilities that come with being in the public eye. It would be a stark reminder that celebrities, despite their fame and fortune, are human beings capable of making mistakes. Award shows, often seen as a platform for celebrating achievements, would now have an added layer of tension. Organizers might implement stricter guidelines for presenters and attendees, aiming to prevent any similar occurrences in the future. The public's fascination with celebrity culture would play a significant role in the incident's longevity in the news cycle. Social media platforms would be filled with memes, commentaries, and even satirical takes on the event. Some might use humor to cope with the shock, while others would engage in more serious discussions about boundaries and personal space. Film and television producers might see an opportunity in the incident. It wouldn't be surprising if a documentary or a dramatized version of the events were to be announced. Such a project would promise to give an inside look into the lives of the celebrities involved, further blurring the lines between reality and entertainment. In the midst of all the chaos, there would be those who would call for empathy and understanding. Mental health professionals might emphasize the importance of seeking help when dealing with intense emotions or personal conflicts. They would remind the public that celebrities, despite their larger-than-life personas, face the same emotional challenges as everyone else. And this incident would also lead to introspection within the entertainment community. Workshops on conflict resolution, communication, and personal boundaries might become more common. Industry veterans might share their experiences and wisdom, guiding the younger generation on handling fame and its associated pressures. Ultimately, the incident would serve as a watershed moment in pop culture, highlighting the complexities of human interactions and the unpredictable nature of fame. It would be a story referenced for years to come, a testament to the ever-evolving nature of celebrity and the public's insatiable appetite for drama. The incident would become a reference point in pop culture history, history. Universities and colleges might introduce case studies in their media and communication courses, analyzing the event from various angles: public relations crises, celebrity culture, and the influence of social media on shaping narratives. This slap would also inspire artists across mediums. Musicians might pen songs that subtly reference the event, using it as a metaphor for personal conflicts or societal pressures. Playwrights and novelists could weave stories around similar incidents, exploring the human psyche and the complexities of interpersonal relationships. Fashion, too, wouldn't remain untouched. Designers, always on the lookout for inspiration, might introduce collections that play on themes of confrontation and reconciliation. Accessories or clothing items with subtle nods to the event could become trendy, further embedding the incident in everyday life. On the philanthropic front, the celebrities involved might seek to turn the negative attention into something positive. They could launch or support initiatives that focus on conflict resolution, mental health, or even arts education. Such moves would not only help them regain public trust, but also contribute to larger societal issues. Talk show hosts, always with a finger on the pulse of current events, might introduce segments that promote positive interactions and understanding. They could invite experts to discuss the psychological aspects of impulsive actions and the long-term effects they can have on individuals and their relationships. Years down the line, the incident would still be remembered, but perhaps with a different lens. As newer controversies and events take center stage, the slap would be seen in a broader context of celebrity culture at the time. Historians and cultural analysts would discuss it as a reflection of the era's values, challenges, and societal dynamics. In the end, the incident would serve as a poignant reminder of the transient nature of fame and the lasting impact of actions. It would underscore the importance of self-awareness, restraint, and the responsibility that comes with being in the limelight. Decades later, the incident would be revisited by a new generation, curious about the events that shaped the cultural landscape of their predecessors. Documentaries might be produced, offering retrospective insights, featuring interviews with experts, witnesses, and perhaps even the celebrities involved, reflecting on the incident with the wisdom of hindsight. The world of academia would continue to show interest. Thesis papers and dissertations might be written, exploring the sociological and psychological implications of the event. Questions about the nature of celebrity, the power dynamics in high-profile relationships, and the role of the media in shaping public opinion would be rigorously examined. In popular culture, references to the incident would become more nuanced. Films and TV shows set in that era might include subtle nods or overt recreations of the event, serving both as a plot device and a timestamp for viewers. The slap could even inspire a critically acclaimed movie, delving deep into the characters and motivations of those involved, aiming to humanize rather than sensationalize. The incident would also serve as a cautionary tale for upcoming celebrities. Talent agencies and managers might incorporate media training sessions that highlight the event, emphasizing the importance of emotional intelligence, restraint, and the potential ramifications of public outbursts. On a more grassroots level, schools and community centers might use the incident as a teaching moment. Workshops on conflict resolution, effective communication, and the dangers of impulsivity could be developed, aiming to equip the younger generation with tools to handle disagreements in a constructive manner. As the years roll on, the incident would also find its way into digital and virtual spaces. Augmented reality games or virtual reality experiences might recreate the event, allowing users to witness the incident firsthand, or even explore alternative outcomes based on different choices. While the immediate shock and sensation of the event would fade, its legacy would endure. It would serve as a testament to the ripple effect of a single moment, illustrating how one impulsive act can influence culture, society, and individual lives in ways that are both profound and far-reaching.